Okay.
Should we start doing that thing where we just swear unbelievably violently at Jim just before we start to psych him?
Well, we're already
Like,
recording,
I will need a week to prepare.
we
Oh,
might
shit.
have we might have missed that boat.
Okay.
This time,
well,
but yeah, next time for sure.
glad we got that belch in too. So, who wants to recap about what happened last week?
I can. I haven't done it in a while. What did we do last week? We explored the castle. We met Buggy Bear again. Him and his friends. We killed his friends. Then we tried to do an experiment to see if like things that were undead would, like things that would die would turn undead in the castle, and they didn't. Then we went into a room and there was an explosion, and we found a cool ring. And what else did we find? I can't remember. Yeah, like we just explored the castle and then decided that we didn't want to stay in the castle and we left. And then I think that's... Is there anything I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing a lot here.
Well, out of curiosity, is Wesley still carrying the bag with the dead rat? Is the experiment still going and his back?
Have you ever seen Wesley give up an item of any sort?
That would be a no.
That would be a no.
I will use bag of dead rat on face.
The only thing I know that we did, which I don't think you mentioned, was we actually opened up the secret room with all the scrolls and stuff in it.
Yes, all of that. I forgot about that stuff.
The wizard chamber. You guys got a lot of loot last game.
Yeah, it was basically just
Not
Loot
to
City.
knowledge.
It was like all the things that were in the fortress that like you should have got like when you finished it, but you decided to go to the basement and to go do a bunch of other stuff.
Oh yeah.
We don't do anything straight up.
Hey, if we did everything straight up, Jim, it'd be too easy on you.
That's true. And then, if I recall correctly, I believe we left off at the very end with the bleat of a goat and a cacophony of other screeching sounds off in the sky out of your range of vision. And you were traveling down this pass, and today you will be introduced to what it is making that sound, as over the ridge flies a chimera.
Oh, and I like the music.
Oh, is the music?
All right.
There's music.
Let's see if I can get 2 characters in a row that kill a chimera with a nut shot.
Yeah, your character was the last one to kill the chimera, I think.
Yeah,
that's the last character I've ever had that fought one.
Bane.
I think I know I think Puddles was the last one DM to give us a chimera, so when I was a DM I should have given you guys chimera. Then it would have just been a tradition, like every DM has to give us a chimera.
So
I did the stupid thing of putting a chimera in a cave. Jim is doing the smart thing and putting it in the open so it can actually fly.
That's very true.
Yeah, that is very true. Yeah.
Oh man, if we ever do like an unglued, like one shot with me doing something, it's gonna be a chimera with all 3 of your faces on it. It's the DM chimera.
Oh man,
scary.
Oh, can you blow up
work on that.
the token gem? Looks cool.
yes. So, oops.
I said blow up, not fly away.
I'm trying. All right. Shift Z, not Control Z.
Oh, that's
That's
nice.
the
So this
Chimera.
this is a fantastic token, but it's not the same thing as what you see. So the one that you see has a goat's head in the center, with a lion's head on the right and the dragon's head on the left. It looks like the biggest chimera you've ever seen. How many of you are familiar with chimeras? Let's find out. Nature rolls.
Wesley read about one.
Nature roll.
Nature.
Oh, I didn't bring up.
Does the
character
goat,
sheet.
as you described it, look as freaked out as the picture? Because the goat's like, I need to get away from this lion and dragon right now.
That's what it looks like. Alex doesn't know shit about chimeras. Gilbert, you've definitely heard of one.
I guess
Well,
Maybe you've heard stories.
Well, this is my question. How ferocious is a goat supposed to be? I mean, is this just gonna gnaw our hair off, or?
They
It
eat anything.
it's pretty aggressive. So Thrust,
Okay.
you have seen one before in the mountains, and you know that they're extremely ferocious. Lyra, as well, you know this. You've also seen one before in your travels. You know that they come in three with the three heads. The dragon's head being of various colors. The one you see before you is green. It has a spine down its from the top of its head all the way down its back, meeting to where it meets the fur. It has noxious green gas spewing out of its nostrils, and you know that Thrust. You know that the ram's head in the middle means that this chimera is likely to be more aggressive, more stubborn, and more likely to have allies.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's not good, guys.
There might be more of them. We should. I don't think we can outrun it though.
We can take it on. We took on an entire undead fortress. This is nothing.
So this one,
Leslie dives into a bush and is wondering why you're yelling.
so the this chimera has the lion's head with a great big flowing mane, and it comes down with its green leathery wings, splayed out for you in full breath, and it swoops down into the end of the pass that you're currently on and lands on the ground and screeches out in just like this roaring mess of noises. And you notice that it is quite male with the big flowing mane and the goat's gigantic ram horns that are extremely sharp like daggers. So between all three
Talking
heads.
about a second one?
No, I'm talking about the same one. And at this point, when the screeching happens,
Sorry, before you did it notice us?
oh, it knows you're there.
Wow.
It's looking at you as it swoops down, and
It's licking all three lips.
as it screeches, you hear rustling around you. Wesley, the bush you've just jumped in starts spewing rats, which immediately go to attack you.
Oh.
Oh, that's no. This is bad, but it's not the worst.
This is why we never hide, Wesley.
Fuck.
I
I will.
Okay.
Just,
You can handle the rats. You can handle them.
like he'll have a brain fart and just make sure his bag of one dead rat didn't become, I don't know, like 100 rats.
And all of a sudden, Gilbert's voice gets really high. Don't know why.
All right, let's
that was weird.
let's roll initiative.
All right.
Don't know why my
jeez.
voice got so high. That was weird. All right.
How do you handle swarms in 5e? Because in Pathfinder they were a pain.
They're not that bad.
They're, yeah,
They're
and-
mostly
Okay.
yeah.
they're
I,
mostly
Little swarms.
yeah, these are all. I've done swarms with you guys before. They're not as powerful as in Pathfinder.
I just did a video about swarms of rot grubs, and holy crap, they're cool. They're
Oh, you
so
did?
deadly.
I haven't had the chance to watch all your.
I haven't had the chance.
I
to
haven't
watch
uploaded
videos.
it yet,
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't?
No,
Okay.
no. It'll be like a future video, but rock grubs are crazy cool.
Cool.
Did you ever make the video with the
You get them?
Yeah.
No, it's on my list though. Once I
Okay, cool,
I've got like a list of videos that I'm making. It's pretty far up because it's like higher level DM stuff.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But yeah, it's tucked away. Where is it? Oh, there's
well,
the turn order.
What did I roll?
Oh, I clicked on my token. Why did it not put it in the?
Oh, I rolled an 18. Nice.
Did I roll my?
What's wrong?
initiative? 21.
What's wrong, Thrust?
I thought I had my token clicked, but it wasn't. I'll just re-roll it. That's fine.
Yeah,
I might have cleared
hate
you.
that.
I might
That
have
happened
cleared
to me
you
too.
after you rolled.
That's alright.
Well, Savannah, then that's just your fault.
Yep.
For Thrust, it's okay.
I'm still not on the turn order.
I'm still not on the turn order. What's going on?
That is weird.
Let's.
I doubt you'd be on the GM layer. I mean, because we can all see you, so I don't know what's going on.
Here, let me just try one more
I mean,
time.
it's connected to your sheet.
Yeah. Initiative. Did that work?
Yes.
There we go.
On there,
And
and
it's
you
the
rolled
correct roll.
Nice.
21. Nice.
Just use. I rolled an 18, a 17, and an 18. I'm wasting all my good rolls to get myself on
Yeah,
this
you
stupid
are.
initiative tracker.
That's how that
At least I
works.
get to go
Oh.
first.
Wonderful. So as you hear this screeching, followed by swarms of rats coming out of the bushes and out of their hidey holes around you, you see rats, moles, and voles, and all sorts of little rodents that come out in droves, in swarms, surrounding you.
Ah.
Okay. And it's my go first?
It is.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna charge over here, pull out my shield and well, I'd only be able to pull out my sword. So I pull out my sword. Oh, I got those back. And I'm gonna stab at the thing in front of me
Okay.
with a doo-doo. That gift didn't work. 17. Does that hit?
Yes.
Let's delete that. And for this much damage, I'm also going to use a blade flourish to do defensive flourish. So I do another 1 damage, and I get 1 AC. So I'm on 18 right
nice.
now without my shield.
Okay. You slice through a number of rodents, but there's just so many.
And then I yell to Gilbert, "Gilbert, have you ever killed a chimera?"
I just laughed. Not yet.
Well, now's your time, and I give you inspiration.
Sweet.
Awesome. Of course, you know you've just given Gilbert permission to go take on the Chimera by himself.
Once we kill the rats, we'll be there. I mean, if the chimera is
Yeah,
killing
that's-
you, he's not killing me, so
There's friendship. I see how it is.
I can always heal you.
Oh, that's true. Gilbert, God knows that's true.
That's my turn.
Wesley.
All right, this bush that was supposed to provide safety has turned into the stuff of gross nightmares.
Oh yes.
Um,
You will
Wesley-
have nightmares about this.
is not going to
and-
think rationally about this. This is just not the place he was expecting and doesn't want to be here anymore. So if there's an attack of opportunity,
Yep.
go ahead.
Okay, so as you try to slip away, you feel the pinch
Oh, I'm just running.
of teeth on you. $16.
That is a hit.
Take 6 damage as you feel tiny teeth just absolutely wrecking your arm as you try to slip away. You feel the blood drip down your forearm.
I get about to here, and I bat a rat off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And I pull out my gun, and 2 Devil's Luck sharpshooter shots.
On what?
I had to remember what I renamed it
Why is it called Devil's Luck? Is that just a name?
because
name
it's
given?
cooler than grit.
On
Ah,
what?
there you go. Like it.
What are
All
you
right,
shooting?
21.
What are
The
you shooting
Chimera.
at? Oh,
There you go.
okay.
So
21
21
and
and 16.
So your shots fire into the 3 heads and catch the chimera, in one of its like necks and on its like rib area. So both of them hit.
Yep.
Damn, you do stupid amounts of damage.
He does. Oh, yeah, that is a lot of damage. I mean,
It's his
a lot
job.
of damage.
But the moment anything besides a rat touches me, I die. And I'll mark those 2 shots, and that is the end of my turn.
Alex, what are you gonna do? You got this giant chimera sitting before you and rats swarming all around you. Tim, maybe.
Are you there, Tim?
Tim, speak to us, Tim.
He's in the chat.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I see him. We all see him. I think he just. Are you muted, Tim?
Has he said anything? I don't know if he said anything the whole game.
I haven't heard
I don't
anything.
think so.
Oh no, that's you. Maybe Gilbert first, because
That's fine. Go ahead, Gilbert.
All right. Gilbert is.
I'm
gonna
hearing.
go-
Well, I am hearing clicks from him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
maybe his mic is broken or something.
he's working on it. We'll get Gilbert first.
Well, Gilbert being inspired by Thrust's words of amazing, encouragement, he looks at the rats behind him and just stabs at them, going, "Ha ha! Die, you stupid rats!" All right, and here's my lance.
Okay. Yeah, you hit.
All right, here's the second lance stack.
That's also gonna hit.
Nice.
All right. Oh, and that broken lance it isn't there no more. I forgot to take that off. 18.
Yeah.
How does one
Nope.
kill a swarm of rats with a lance? Do you just like smash them?
I imagine I skewer them so that after we're done, I can cook them slowly over a fire.
I was seeing more of a rolling pin maneuver where we just take it side by side and just squish them.
Something like that.
There you go. Or it'll take it like a baseball bat and just like swing it across the ground.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I guess those are valid tactics. So you skewer a number of rats and squish a few others. It's the swarm that is near you is significantly reduced.
Ah, we can take them, guys. These rats are nothing.
It's the chimera I'm worried about, Gilbert.
And is there anything else you would like to do before we try to get Alex to go again?
Well, to be honest, these rats aren't really concerned of mine. I'm more worried about Thrust being over there by his lonesome. So I want to move to here to help out Thrust should he need it.
Okay. All right, Tim, you back or what?
That is my time.
That was another click.
Hey,
Yes,
We hear you.
Yay!
I unplugged my.
Woohoo! You're back.
I guess I will cast less on Wesley, Lyra, and myself.
okay. Can you link that for me, just so I have it? Thank you.
And bonus action, I can't do anything, so that's it.
Okay. Oh man, sorry. So okay, so you move over closer to this swarm coming out of the bush.
In turn.
That's sweet.
You're
At this
just
point,
waiting for the chimera's turn.
yeah, the chimera runs, sort of jumps up into the air, and it looks so big and muscular as it like descends upwards before its wings have even flapped, and I guess it ascends upwards, and then the wings come out, and just like you feel a shockwave of air as its wings like flap downwards, sending it into the air. Sorry.
Thrust, that would make an amazing mount. What do you think the odds are of us catching it alive and taming it?
Quite low.
Pretty slim, Gilbert. Let's just kill it.
There we go.
Okay.
So the chimera jumps into the air. And it flies like so.
Excuse me.
Okay. So did you just see that animation?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Flew by.
And as it flies by you, as it flies by you, it rains down a poisonous green toxic plume down on you.
Oh. Poison.
So It flew over them.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Was it within 10 feet so Gilbert could
yeah,
stab
that's
it?
that was
No.
well. I was gonna ask that after he'd done all the damage, but yeah, if it that'd be awesome. Like, come on, but that'd also be too easy.
Bingo. So this is its fire breath based off of its actual thing, but you're making a con save instead of a dexterity save.
Thick.
So was it a fire breath or like a
It's a poisonous
gas
breath.
or like a poisonous breath?
Yeah.
Okay,
So make a con save.
concept.
Come on. Nope.
It's gonna hurt.
Oh,
Mm.
I have something that may help me here. Hold on. I have
Resistance
advantage
to
on
poison?
saving throws against poison. Yeah.
Perfect.
This is what I have, Jim. I don't know if you
Yep.
need to see that or not. All right.
Go ahead.
So Constitution, saving throws, Strength, Con.
All right.
17?
So you're gonna save, and you also have resistance to the damage, so you are only gonna take a fourth, if I'm not mistaken. Of
Yeah.
this damage.
Half of the half.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take it all.
That's
Ah.
correct.
No thrust. Would you? Oh, 5. Damn.
Take 25 damage of poison damage thrust, and if you do 25 divided by 4, you'll get. Oh, crap!
6.
Rounded down, that'll be
6.
6.
All right.
Maybe we should split up, Gilbert.
I'm here to help you, but okay, probably smart.
It screeches out, and you hear the rats respond with like little tiny squeaks. Alex, you can particularly hear this well. Thrust and Gilbert, you can hear this well. And from the sky above, you hear a more piercing shriek of some sort of a bird.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a second chimera.
Crust, I think he's calling for a friend.
Boy.
And out of curiosity, do the rats seem kind of excited about hearing this noise, or are they kind of like scared?
They seem to be more than happy about it.
Ah, darn.
There,
Bloodhawk. Ooh, that's...
there's a. Oops. You see birds, screeching in trees, and they will get their turn eventually. They fly above, or maybe they're perched on top of a tree or something like that. They're red in color, so if you can spot one, you'll notice that it's deep red, like a parrot. The rats start moving in response to this shriek of the chimera, and they go out and occupy the same squares as the two of you, because they are swarms, and they attack.
Oh, okay. So they're Isn't that weird? It's like every tile you put on top of Gilbert is always beneath them. That's weird.
Yeah, it is for you. For me, it's not. I have my thing on top.
Oh, okay.
So this one's against Gilbert.
Oh yeah, that's. I think that will hit a little bit, just a little bit.
That's 19 points of damage.
Man,
Thrust,
swarms still hit hard in 5e though.
they do. This one's against Thrust.
Oh, why don't they just add 19?
Okay, that definitely misses.
They give me strength.
I'm just like, get the rats off! Just like batting them off of me.
You see another swarm
Just
Trust
approaching.
them like that.
Disgusting animals. Ugh.
Lyra, this one comes at you.
Okay.
20.
It rolled
That hits.
amazing.
Take
They're
one
rolling
damage. You see them jump
Say
out
one
of
damage.
their tree and bushes and little hidey holes, and they scurry up to your legs, and they like claw their way up their legs, and you're trying to like kick them off, but their claws like scrape down your legs.
How presumptuous.
This one's gonna go for Alex. as it does the same thing to you, Alex. Your armor is a little bit more of a hindrance. Will you be able to kick them off?
Yes.
Yes, you do. You kick them off, and you actually are able to make this like sweeping motion with your leg, and they actually are pushed back away from you by 5 feet. This other one is going to come in and fill the void, though.
Rats.
Obviously, that
Nope.
they can't get through your armor, nice and thick and helpful. That is all we've got for swarms of rats. Lyra, what are you going to do about this terrifying swarm of rats? There's only a few of them that are actually on you.
Come on, Ratatouille this thing. I can tell she's muted and sighing.
Probably.
I was muted. Trying to see if I want to just take the disadvantage or stab them. I think I'll take the disadvantage.
Okay.
No.
Mistake.
Mistakes were made.
Oh man.
We
So
died
you-
of rats.
You try to like
Oh my god.
you try to like get your bow to like line one up like by your feet, but you miss and you hit yourself in the foot. And you feel the dig of the arrow into your like lower leg ankle area, and it hurts a lot. Roll for damage.
You know how, like, if you're playing a video game and you do something
Hey.
stupid enough times, you get achievement unlocked,
Yeah.
like friendly fire? If she shoots enough friendlies in the feet and hams, would she get an actual feat? that like would be specific for this, because this is getting ridiculous.
That would be pretty funny. So you take 10 damage as this arrow makes its way through your ligaments and tendons in your lower leg, and you actually like are going to fall to the ground if you can't continue to stand. So go ahead and make a Constitution save.
Okay.
We'll see if it. Yeah. So unfortunately, this is going to actually knock you off your foot. You feel like you
can
immediately
Wesley
can't put weight on it. Wesley, do you want to
use
try to
his
catch her?
reaction? Yeah. Can I
Yeah,
use
go
my
ahead.
reaction to either aid her or give her advantage? Because I
Just-
heard that sharp twang of the one misfire.
So you can catch her using your reaction and place her like up against here so she won't like fall off the cliff.
I will place you against the wall in the middle of this pile of rats.
Yeah, the rats will stay here as you fall away. But you are now considered prone. And the
Oh,
rats.
my full
There's
save
only a
just-
couple rats. I've marked you as prone.
Did they eat your bow?
Did they
I
eat
think-
your bow?
I think my bow's okay. Me, on the other hand, not so much.
You feel like you can really empathize with the things you're shooting now. Thrust. I hope you all are happy. First of all, I hope you all are happy that Lyra is finally getting a taste of her own medicine.
Once
Yes,
she shoots herself in the butt, then she will know our pain.
I
Thrust.
choose to think that's because everyone had cover from the rats. And she would have hit at least one of the rats to hit anybody except me.
Thrust, what are you gonna do about this predicament you're
So
in?
the swarm that I attacked before, is that on me or is it on Gilbert?
Yeah, it's on you.
Okay, I'm going to attack at that. I'm going to stab at them.
Okay.
A big old stabby stab with Calcut. Does an 11 hit?
It does.
Well, that's
Nice.
good. I'm going to do this much damage. So 11 damage. And then I'm going to use my Orcish Fury as well, because I'm really mad. So 19 damage total.
Oh damn! So you slice through rats, and you feel your sword like bite through one. You hear it's like tiny bones crack as like it like vibrates up your blade, and you just like continue to get another one. You're like hitting 2 or 3 at a time as you are able to slash through the swarm, and before you know it, there's none left. As one tiny one scurries away and joins another swarm.
Nice. I'm going to then heal myself for 7 hit points. Because I'm looking quite hurt. And that's my turn. Actually, is it worth taking an attack of... Because I can't use shield until it's not my turn. I'm just gonna move here. No, I'm just gonna stay. I'm staying. Sorry.
Okay.
My go.
All right. Cool. Wesley, you've managed to successfully help Lyra not fall off a cliff, but you've still got a couple rats digging at your heels.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna try to not think about how these are turning my friends into terrifying rat monsters that look like humanoids. Can I see the chimera?
You cannot. It's
Okay.
it actually. Yeah, so it's actually down on the ground below you, and you can't. It went just out of your view. A thrust, you can see it though.
All right. I would like to look down here. Do I see like a root sticking out of the cliff that I think I can slide down and grab midway?
You do see some rocks that are dangerously sharp. You might be able to use one as a stepping stone, but it's pretty risky.
Well, I'm trying to stop like midway in the cliff because rats. Shit, Lyra's gonna die if I do that.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
I know it. And both of you have healing spells, so this might be an okay spot for me to be. Thrust, did you say out loud you looked bad?
No, that was just me.
Yeah.
As a player.
That was Puddles. Okay,
Yeah.
That's what I thought. All right, sorry, buddy. I'm gonna shoot the pile of rats adjacent to Alex. In real life, one of those would look like a person, and one of them like a pile
Right.
of rats.
The one on the bottom is
So
not.
I shoot the pile of
top.
rats.
Okay.
I am just gonna do a normal shot.
Okay.
I say, and then I change my mind and do a sharpshooter shot.
Okay.
11.
Hits.
Okay. And then a reload.
You see your bullet just travel through multiple rats as they screech out in pain, as half their bodies suddenly just disappear.
All right. So, other attack, reload. 2, 3. Gosh. All right. I'm down to 27 shots in reserve with the 4 loaded. Lyra's. No, that was my action. I don't think I can really help Lyra. That's my turn.
All right.
Oh, no. Bonus action. I will throw one of my 3 rations at the pile of rats in front of Lyra.
Okay.
Here's some jerky!
I like that thought. I like your thinking.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. And as you throw this jerky to try to placate these rats in front of you, from behind, a bird swoops down
And eats the rats?
and eats you.
That actually makes sense.
Eh,
Damn it.
I am quite adorable.
So it's gonna swoop to like here, make its attack with advantage. 21.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
That hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, first take 6 damage.
Take 6 damage. Dang!
I don't think he did. So
Yeah, sure. I think he was at full, so
Yeah.
he was at 32. Now he's at 26.
26. Man, this
God
is
dang birds.
these little guys are doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, they are. So it's awesome. I mean, I think the last swarm I I put you guys up against like a swarm of bats. I think they did some damage, but nowhere near this much damage. These rats are kicking ass.
Those bats just pooped on everyone.
That's true too.
This one is going to swoop down against you, Thrust, and make an attack. It will be with advantage.
Okay.
17.
I'm going to use my shield spell
Okay.
and deflect it. So I just like
Okay.
put my sword up, and then from it, like this light just surrounds me.
Like a sphere
Yeah.
sort of surrounds you, like emanating out from your sword, and you see the bird hit it like a bird hitting glass, and just like trying to recover as it spins off to the other side of you, and starts to try to fly down, but it doesn't quite get out of range in this chunk of time. And one more comes up the cliff, and let's see how quick it can fly.
Where did that one come from?
Up on top.
Oh, I didn't even see the one up there.
Yeah, they can fly 60
Yeah.
feet. So
They
it's-
have awesome. Yeah, Bloodhawks have awesome speed.
Yeah, this one's gonna fly towards Alex, covered in rats, trying to kick them off, and it will also have advantage. 14,
Nope.
which we all know misses. So it flies there and stops like as it's trying to claw you. It's like hovering in front of you in the air, flapping its wings. Whenever Wesley comes back, he's gonna get an attack of opportunity as this bird exits his range. So
I always find that
He doesn't have a melee weapon out though. So.
Yeah, I think he just has his gun, and,
Okay.
and they have a range of like 500 miles, and
okay,
how exactly can anything get out of his range?
so then he will
That's
get
true.
the attack of opportunity as this flies down, and it's going to be like in the air above here. So it's like maybe 10 or 15, maybe even 20 feet in the air. So we'll call it 15.
How much damage did it do?
It did 6. I already deducted it from your HP.
Okay.
Gilbert.
All right, Gilbert, all these rats covered him, taking all that damage. All of a sudden, Thresh, you just look over, you just see him like get really mad. You just like, "Ah!" and like he gets this boost of energy, and I heal myself with second wind
Okay.
Nice.
for 13, almost max.
It's a
Gotta love it.
D20 now?
Is it a D20?
No, it's a D10.
Should have been a D10. Why
Okay,
does
you
it
rolled
say
a D20.
Why does it say-
I get 25 hit points back. I crit.
No. All right. Let
I was
me,
going to say that is a shit ton of hit points.
Yeah, that should have been just been a D10.
Okay, well,
But I
reroll.
would put a D20 there, wouldn't I? Hold on, quick.
You could have rolled the same number though.
What, you roll a 9 or a 10?
Yeah.
That will be up to Jim.
Haha, reroll.
That's what I thought.
Aww.
Yeah,
Hey,
There we go.
there we go.
could have rolled the same number.
Okay. Yeah, I
I mean,
misread
that's
that.
not how math works.
All right, so I'm up there, and I'm just going to attack these rats twice with my lance, doing like a switching motion with my lance, like a great big circle. Just trying to swing them off me.
We call them
Okay.
dizzy wizzies in Australia.
Dizzy Wizzies? All right, I'm going to do a Dizzy Wizzy. Like, watch out, Thrust, I'm
Swinging
doing
in a
it.
circle.
Yeah. Watch
Yeah.
out, Thrust, I'm doing a Dizzy Wizzy.
This is the thing? This is the thing you have a word for?
Dizzy wizzy, yeah. You know when you're just spinning around in a circle?
Yeah, because you're in a desert and you ate some bad cactus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Max damage. And 24, almost 2 max damages. Dang it. Okay, here.
Yeah,
here
this
we
is
go.
the thing. Oh my god.
This is happening, people. Oh,
Oh.
whoo! 20, over 30 damage.
Wait, how did you get crits?
The
You're at
first-
disadvantage.
Am I? Oh yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so
yes.
7 is the miss, and 24 is a hit, so 15 total.
There you go.
That's
You
sad.
squished a couple of rats.
I was
it's-
like, man.
It's very difficult to actually get good targets as your lance is so long and you are so you know what I mean? Like they're on top of you, literally crawling on your armor and like using the bits and pieces of your armor to like grab onto you and crawl up to try to get to your flesh.
Gross.
So you do manage to squish a number of them as you bring your lance all the way down to the ground, and you hear the crunch of tiny bones and the screeches of tiny little lungs.
Kind of wish you could press like a disadvantage button on your weapon so you wouldn't have to worry about it.
There's a way you can get a menu to pop up to ask you. It's in the settings.
There are other sheets that do that as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You
All
can
right,
choose
then
that.
I guess I'll stay here and yelling at the rats, cursing at them in halfling.
Okay.
Since there's no other way to use halfling language in the game.
Yeah, no one understands you. Alex, you're covered in a number of little beasties. What are you going to do about it?
Try to hit Mr. Bird.
Mr. Bird, all right.
Well, I don't know what his AC is, but let's see what a D4 does. Nothing.
10? Yeah, unfortunately, you just whizzed through the air as he dodges out of the way.
Also bad.
Yeah, no. You're swinging through the air as the rats are like obscuring your vision as they like try to crawl on your face, and you just can't hit this bird that is flapping its wings above you.
Well, that's all.
Anything else you'd like to take care of while you're at it?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. At this point, you hear the bleat of a ram as the chimera comes up from below. And
No!
lands itself about here. It will then make some attacks. So this. Oh, we gotta also do a recharge.
No.
5.56 is the
4.
recharge.
No.
We want a 4. We want a 4.
Yes. I cannot take another one of those
No.
hits.
You do any breathing exercises?
Although, look at it this way: if he does it again, he destroys the rats. He destroys his friends.
Gilbert, this is going to be an attack on you.
I am the most delicious looking right now. I am covered in rat feces.
So its ram head like hits you with its horns, or attempts to.
Yeah. Okay, just do it this way. All your attacks, just do it. Okay. So, I was expecting more. Okay.
It hits you for 7 damage, a relatively glancing blow. At that point, the dragon also goes to bite you, and the claws also try to dig into your
The
flesh.
bite does hit, but the claws miss dramatically.
Okay, that's your bite damage as the dragon's head bites down on you, and the claws are going to actually end up hitting the rats that are crawling on you, and you see a tiny rat body just like get sliced as if it was like just Edward Scissorhands like into slices, and then it like falls off of you, and you just see another tiny rat like skitter away as it's like the only one left.
So there's no more rats on me?
No more rats on you.
I'm like, rescue news, the rats are gone.
Time to
That
kill a
is
chimera.
The chimera's still left, the little bastard. Oh, I'm sorry,
And
the
he just took
big
21
bastard.
damage. Cool. So he's flown about half, and he flies up into the sky. You guys will get attack of opportunity.
Yes. At
As he-
normal advantage.
He's gonna fly like here. So go ahead and make your attacks.
Mm.
Thrust.
Mm-mm.
Why do you
Oh,
do this to me?
Uh,
Why do you do this to me?
Oh, thrust. Okay, let me see if I can hit him. Okay, here we go.
14.
I got a 14.
It does actually hit.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a really big creature.
All right. 12.
12 damage. So as it tries to get away, you pierce its underside with your lance, and you see blood trickle down onto the tip of your lance as it flies away.
Sucker!
And thrust. What the fuck, man?
Do I fall off the cliff?
Is he close enough to hit me? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I accidentally hit the bloodhawk. Oops.
Make a deck save.
I'm okay with that.
Thrust.
Okay, I'm okay at them actually. So, boing.
Can I use my reaction to aid him?
Sure.
You just use your action.
Well, you
to
just
attack
used it.
I
I'm giving
said
him.
reaction.
Yeah, you
My
just
reaction
used your
to try to-
reaction to attack.
Try and grab him.
You just used your reaction to attack.
No, I used my action. Oh yes, I did just use my reaction. Darn it. Okay.
It doesn't matter because he succeeds.
Okay.
Thrust, you feel your foot slip off the edge of the cliff as you try to swing at the chimera, which like surprised you as it came up from below you, and you manage to catch yourself, and your arms are still on the ground of the cliff, but your body is like hanging off. So it will take. You'll have to like pull yourself up on your turn. Swarm of rats. All right, Alex, these are you.
Okay.
This one is the one that's on top of you. 21
That hits.
for 10 damage. And the other one is the one that
Alrighty.
is not on top of you. 20
Also hits.
What the fuck?
for 5 damage. Take 15 damage from swarms of rats. Nice con saves.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Lyra, your rats are still biting at your heels, literally, because you're on the ground. And they're gonna try to get you. 4. So they have to like sort of, move over, and they're not used to someone being so on the ground. I guess they can't figure out what to do. They're trying to bite through your leg armor, but it's just too thick. You're thanking yourself for buying such nice armor. And we've got one more. This one's gonna go up to Gilbert.
No! I've already had this nightmare and I don't like it.
5. So they also try to bite through your armor as they get on top of you and crawl all around you. But you have beautiful shining armor helping you stay alive. All right. Swarms of rats aside, all the squeaking that you could imagine would be associated with them all set. Lyra, what do you do? You've got some rats all over you.
I'm going to try and stand up
Okay.
and then slash at them, almost frenzied with my dagger.
Okay. Yeah,
There
you
should
hit
only be
both of those.
Okay. Sweet.
There's only a few left, so you hit one for sure, and then you manage to take out 2 more with your other dagger swipe. And they fall to the ground.
Yes. That's it. Annoying little rat's gone.
Yep, and you're not prone anymore, so I'll take that off of you. Sweet deal. Your friends are looking a little bit banged up, though. Speaking of banged up, Thrust, tell us what you're doing. You're hanging off the edge of a cliff.
I thought he was fine.
Do I have to like make a strength check or anything?
Aw.
How do I
Yeah,
climb back up?
make a strength check because you got your pack on you and everything. Let's see if you can get up.
Is this athletics?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get up, no problem. No big deal at all.
Okay. And this bird is within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
I am going to stab at the bird after I cast a spell. I'm going to cast Hex on the... Actually, I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse on the Chimera.
Okay. That's the pink one.
Yeah. And then I'm going to stab at the thing in front of me. The bird. An 11?
That will miss. So you try to like get it, and you see a couple feathers like fly off, but you didn't seem to quite connect.
Okay. That is my turn. I need
Wesley.
2 attacks.
Yeah, you do. Will, you muted?
Yes, I am. I was blowing my nose, and I forgot about it.
Thank you for muting.
Let's see. Yeah, you got on to me once. I was like, yeah, that's super disrespectful, and I apologize. However, I'm never going to remember to put it back on.
That's fine.
Alex, he's rats. I can't see him, but how much blood is coming out of the rats?
So there's the one you're pointing to now is not Alex. Alex is above
Well,
here.
the one with Alex in it is taller.
Yeah, it's unharmed as far as I can tell. So you can see a,
Well, I mean,
a
but-
relatively intact swarm.
Is Alex's blood like kind of coming out of the
Oh.
rat swarm? I guess.
Alex has not taken a ton of damage. He's only taken some.
Okay.
There, it seems like the armor is helping him.
And all of the birds are attacking us.
Yeah, I mean they've all the one that you're pointing to, the one that's down here hit you, and then flew away. This one hit Alex or tried to, and then this one down here tried to hit Thrust.
I'll use the Devil's Own Luck and a sharpshooter shot on the Chimera.
Okay.
23.
Yep.
And then I will use a sharpshooter shot on the bird that attacked me.
Okay.
No, I'll use it on the bird that's trying to pull Thrust off the cliff.
Okay.
Oh, just a normal shot though, so 15.
Okay, that's a hit. Although this bird is quite small, you do see you connect with it. Good aim.
All right, the Chimera,
You already
and then the
rolled one.
bird.
You already did the Chimera.
So,
Damage-wise.
yeah, you already.
Oh,
rolled.
yeah, it already rolled. My
So
bad.
you get 18 on the bird, and you just see it fly, like you hit it, and you hear like half a squawk, and then it just like falls straight down the cliff.
Thank you, Wesley.
Oh,
Nice
never
shot,
shot-
Wesley.
I feel bad about shooting a little bird, then remember it attacked me, and then go, oh, wait, all that down. Alex would really like a pillow made out of that.
It's bright red. It is pretty. The hawks are quite beautiful. If you're into that kind of thing.
I feel pretty bad, and I will move away from the cliff.
Okay, good idea. So there are still 2 bloodhawks alive, and one is going to swoop down at Thrust.
And add a grit. Or
Yeah,
Devil's
you
Luck.
killed one. Thrust, take this attack. 6.
That's a miss.
Okay, he will swoop out away from you, down to like here. So go ahead and make your attack of opportunity if you'd like to.
I would like to. Boop.
That is a hit. Nice. Yeah, you slice it and it just like continues to go in its like arc, and you like as you slice the bird, you just see like its guts fall out and it like just falls from the sky and tumbles down into the rocks, and like you hear it crunch as it hits the ground.
Very good.
We're gonna have good eating tonight. If we survive.
Rats do.
And then
I make-
there's
I make-
one more bird.
I make a good ratatouille.
This one's
Secret
gonna be
is
with
extra
advantage.
rats.
So that's going to miss Alex. So the other one is kind of trying to get to Alex, and then it will decide to fly away. So Alex, if you'd like to make your attack of opportunity with this, you may.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's a hit. Yeah, so you do nick it, but you see some feathers fly down, but it's still flying. It gives a squawk, but it does manage to get away. You see it fly to like here, and it's like
Damn birds.
The bird is thinking, "Damn humans." Gilbert, you've got rats all over you.
All right. Now this is my question. Can I walk slowly enough to keep the rats on me so I can get to the chimera to kill it?
Can you walk slowly enough to get the rats off of you?
No. To keep the rats on me so that they don't fall off. That's why I'm not technically leaving their attack area.
No.
Darn, it's worth a shot.
Okay. Sometimes you guys ask me these terrible questions.
It was
I'm like,
pretty creative thinking.
are
It's
you
like
serious?
it's like yeah, I'm like sneaking along, keeping the rats on me, and okay.
Yes, continue to bite my flesh, please.
All right. Well, okay. I want to go ahead and try and take out the rats again.
The chimera's in the air anyways.
What?
The chimera's in the air anyways.
Oh, okay. So I look over to Thrust, going, Thrust, I'm doing a whirly gig again.
It's called a dishy wishy.
Dizzy Wizzy. Yes. That one too.
That one too.
All right.
12.
And I actually got that query thing
I
to
see.
work.
How nice.
Is a 12 hit?
For the rats, yeah, both of those are gonna hit.
All right. There we go. 5
You,
and
you
16.
smash one of them, and then as you bring your lance to like the side, you see like many of them fly off the cliff as you swat them away from you. There's only a few left now.
Ha See, Thrust, we can do this. As all these little cuts from my face, while I'm dripping blood and I'm smiling, you know, a blood dripping smile.
God damn.
How you doing, Gilbert? You look a little hurt there.
Just a little bit, but I'm doing okay. Of course, you know, Gilbert Heaton would never tell you if he was about to die. He just like does like a quick thumbs up to you.
Anime as fuck. All right, Alex,
Okay.
you're still covered in rats. Does it feel bad?
Nah, rats are my natural train.
Okay, cool.
There you
I
go.
mean, I kind of agree with that.
To the rats. Well,
No.
nope.
Yes. Yeah. Which one would you like to hit? The one on you or the one below you?
Which one has Wesley hit more?
The one below you.
One below then.
Okay. Yeah, you slash at one and you see you sever it completely in half and it's like blood and guts are just like pouring out. It's pretty gross, but it's like quick and tiny.
So
There's only
nasty.
like one left in that swarm.
Can I try to knock that one off the cliff with a shove?
You could. It's gonna be pretty hard because it's so small though. Can you hit something that's considered like tiny?
I think so long as it's not bigger than large.
Okay, then yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's gonna do it. So you knock this rat off the cliff, and Gilbert and Thrust, you just see this like rat sail down, and like splat at the bottom.
Splat.
That's what it gets for trying to fly Thrust.
It watched Clouded with a Chance of Meatballs wanted to be one of those rats.
Okay, that's the second time we've referenced that. Okay. Anything else? Cool. You hear the chimera screech as it flies up, and we have to try for recharge. All right, everybody, cross your fingers, yell for a 4, do whatever you want.
4.
Oof. Its weapon recharges. You see the plumes of noxious smoke coming out of the dragon's maw as it flies up. And that's a good question. So it's gonna fly up over your head, Alex, like 10 feet in the
Oh,
air.
hi, buddy.
And now I'm gonna make a measurement here. Nope. Okay. So he's gonna fly above you over to here. So it's 10 feet above where you guys are, and its breath weapon is gonna gonna do the thing, and it's gonna fucking hurt. So
It's
Lyra
fire
and
this time,
Wesley.
right?
No, it's not. It's poison. The two of you need to make Constitution saving throws.
We can do that with Bless still, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
no, does Bless do con saves?
Yeah, it does.
Bless does saves and attack rolls.
Bless is nice.
I
You
will
both
take
better
that
roll your
then.
friggin' blesses.
I am.
Lyra. Okay, Wesley, you pass. Lyra, you do not.
No.
Rip. You had a 75% chance to pass. All right, so here's some damage for you. $33.
Oh, that's so bad.
Oh my god. Damn. How you guys
So-
doing up there?
You see this
I have
plume
one
of
hit
noxious
point.
smoke come down. Holy shit, Lyra, you're actually up.
Don't have my
still?
calculator
Oh my
with me.
God.
That would be,
I can divide
let's
it for you.
see, 1, 13, 16 damage.
Yeah,
Mhm.
16.
All right.
As
So,
as Gilbert sees like the poison air above us on the cliff, I'm like, Thrust, hold your breath.
I thought for sure Lyra was gonna be dead then.
Also, Nyx
Me
isn't
too, yeah.
beside me. Where's her token
Oh shit! Where
at?
is?
Yeah.
She's scouting ahead.
She's scouting.
And if you're listening at home, keep in mind that all the Nyx plushies have been sold out for weeks now.
controlled by, determined by character settings. Can I just make this do... Here, Lyra, this is yours now. You should be able to control that.
Control what exactly?
That I just put
Pantheon.
down.
Oh, I was already able to control it.
Okay.
Zircon.
Oh.
She's down as well.
Well, she wasn't in the cone because it was here,
Oh.
and it would be 15 feet,
Oh, it's
Oh,
50
okay.
foot cone.
15
Okay.
foot cone. So you're
Well,
all
that's
set
figured.
on
That's
her.
that's really good. That's
Yeah.
That's
really
awesome,
nice.
yeah.
Thank you, Jim.
Don't thank me. It was total circumstance. But yeah, so it's. I just want to retrace its steps here. So it flew up about 15 feet, and then it flew over, and did it end up here? And then now it's gonna go like this. It's gonna fly up above you guys to here. So it's above you in the air, about 10 feet. Like breathing smoke and screeching and bleeding. Let's see. Rats. Alex. You're still covered in
Yep.
rats. Does it feel nice? Do you like it?
I mean, it tickles.
It tickles. Yeah, it's that's all it is, a tickle. Gilbert, this one's gonna be for you. 17. I don't think that hits. I don't know where Gilbert went, but it's cool. It didn't. I don't think that hits. Excuse me. And it is at this point, Lyra, that it is your turn. You've got 1 HP.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level because
Cool.
if not, I'm going to die.
That sounds like a good plan.
Oh, hey, buddy. How'd you get in my room?
Oh,
Not what I was hoping for, but good enough.
good. All right.
And that's my turn.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
What's
if that was mine.
Nyx's turn? What does that look like?
She gets a reaction, not an actual turn. If I attack, she can use her reaction to attack the same creature. And that's that. Yeah,
What about
that's
her
it.
movement?
She moves however I tell her to move.
Okay, so she has a movement speed, and you can move her. Is that my
Are
understanding?
you a ranger or a dominatrix?
Okay, so you
Hey.
don't want to move next.
Oops. I probably would leave her there because if she's not within range to use her reaction with me, then she doesn't get that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Alright.
leave her be.
All right. Well, anything else you'd like to do before we move to thrust?
I might cast Hunter's Mark on the Chimera.
Okay.
Do you need that or?
I got it.
Okay.
All right. So you you mark this terrifying beast as it flies through the air.
You can only cast one spell a turn.
Oh, you're right.
There we go.
So it goes poof.
All right. So this terrifying beast continues to flap its wings above you, and you feel like waves of like noxious smelling air buffeted down against you as it's trying to support its massive weight. Thrust. You see this beast up in the air over by your friends who are quite hurt, coughing and wheezing. What are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna run to here
Okay.
because Gilbert's got this. Then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on it,
Okay.
on the Chimera. And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast twice. So first
Cool.
one, 11. Second one, 18.
Yes.
Alright,
Yes.
so it takes this plus Hex. So it takes 12 damage.
Wow.
Potential to do damage was great there, but I didn't do any of it. That's my bonus action. Action. Yeah, that's everything. That's
Okay, sweet. Wonderful. So you shoot it with a blast of energy, and you see it like pulse as it hits it, and it just like shock waves through its body, but it doesn't lose a step. It's still in the air, and it's still looking down at you now, as its next victim. Wesley.
Wesley uses his breath weapon attack, but it's not recharged, so it just comes out as a scream.
Okay.
I shoot the Chimera twice, the first one with Devil's Own Luck.
Okay. There's a lot of screaming.
21.
Yep.
And I'll use another sharpshooter shot.
Okay.
20.
Alrighty.
Hi guys, it's Puddle. Oh, Jesus.
Hi guys, it's Puddles.
Sorry.
Is that a
That's
preview
me.
for your next vid?
No, I'm looking for a picture.
Yeah, you do massive damage to this Chimera. You see your shots like rip through its wings, and one of them like rips through a part of the wing that was like actual flesh, not just like a.
Does it look like it can attack me?
Oh, it looks like it can attack you.
So if I ran away, it would take an opportunity attack, I think.
No, oh
Just
no, no,
kinda
it's not.
spitballing
It's
here.
not within your range. No, it's not within.
I run the fuck away.
To leave
Next
the-
attack,
to her
Lyra!
death. Okay. It feels this like terrible pain as you pierce its wings and flesh, and screams out in pain. You see it like actually struggling to keep itself in the air at this point. Bloodhawk. From behind you, Wesley, a Bloodhawk shoots up from over the cliff and like drives its beak into you. Or it makes an attempt to anyways. 18.
Hit.
Take 5 damage.
Right.
So it swoops out, hitting you with its beak and then swooping away. Thrust, will you use your reaction here?
Yeah. Should save it for shield, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Cause I like killing things. Pew!
Murder hobos!
13?
Yep, that'll hit. Yeah, so you just chop it. You literally chop its head off midair, and it like the two pieces like its momentum like continues to keep it in the air as it like goes through, and you see the head and the body separately hit the wall over here and like splatter. And there's like 2 blood marks, one smaller than the other, left on the rocks.
I can kill birds apparently, but
You can kill birds
nothing
apparently.
else. Oh, I just need to let the
Alright.
cat inside. I'll be back in a sec.
You do that. Gilbert, it's your go. You're covered in rats.
Sorry, I had myself muted. I was eating something. Okay. Gilbert sees Thrust running up the hill towards danger, and I'm like, "Oh, what's he doing?" So I try and take out the remaining rats on me.
Okay.
How do they look anyway?
There's only a few left. You see maybe like 3. That's gonna hit.
All right, and
Yeah, you managed to squish what's left of them.
all right. My next question is, okay. I'm trying to remember how high jumping works. How high is this cliff thing right here?
10 feet.
10 feet. All right. Now with my boots of springing and jumping, I want to jump
Okay.
onto up here. I need you to tell me what kind of acrobatics check I need to make for that.
Yep. Let me look up the boots and we'll make that.
I think I have their information on my page. Hold on for a second.
Your walking speed becomes 30, and your speed isn't reduced if you're encumbered. You can jump 3 times normal distance. And normal distance, if I'm not mistaken, is your strength number.
Which
Puddles
is
of
18.
Yeah, so you should be able to jump up. Give me an give me an athletics check.
What
You
check?
did move towards the cliff, so you could pole vault with your lance. Get a little bit of extra height.
Go ahead and make an athletics check. Puddles, do you remember what the jumping height is? Is it
Like
just your
straight
strength
up?
value?
Straight up, I
Yeah.
think. Well, straight up is just your strength value. Like long distance, I think it's like 15 plus your strength or something.
Really,
It should be in here. Like a long jump is pretty. Jump, movement, jumping. Well, high jump is 3 plus your strength modifier. So it's like 7.
Yeah. Oh, here. Cost is 5
So you
feet
can
for
go
5 feet.
21.
Yeah.
So you should be fine as long as you.
It's plus your strength modifier, not your strength score.
Yes,
Okay,
7. But he has
so
3
7.
times that
Oh.
because of his boots.
Okay, yeah,
So he's pretty much able to just like call himself up so long as he
Boing.
doesn't fail the check.
that's amazing.
Yeah, you literally jump well over the cliff.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna take Wesley's Will's suggestion. I like take my lance, I put it in the ground, and you guys just see me leap over,
Doing
right
like a
over,
somersault.
right to here.
Like it wasn't even an issue.
Wasn't even a problem with me. And I see this is Alex.
Yep.
And I want to stab at the rats. See if I
Okay.
can free my friends from the rats.
Okay, cool. 21, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, you
10 damage.
managed to squish a number of rats as you hear tiny screeches followed by blood gushing sounds and little bones breaking.
You guys just Thrust and Wes, you guys can just like jump up this cliff with no problem. I'm just laughing like, ha ha! And I'm like, watch out, Alex! And I just stab at some rats.
Cool. Alex. Are you muted?
Guess we'll try to hit the rats.
Okay. Yeah. 2 hits.
2.
Yeah, you get like all but 1. There's like 1 left over after that damage, and it like is scurrying around your feet in like a blood rage. And now that there's not so many of them, you can like look at this one in particular, and you just see it's like, you know, furious, like foaming at the mouth kind of thing, like where it's like, I've got to eat you. And it's like this like tiny little rat. It's real cute.
Can I do the same to this one as the last one?
You can try. It won't go all the way off the cliff because you're not close enough to the edge, but
Nope.
I guess it would be like this. Yeah. So
Whoa.
you managed to like you swing your shield in the direction of the rat, but it doesn't really do anything. Like it's able to like just scurry around you. It's too fast. Anything else
Dang
you'd like to do
rats.
before bad shit goes down?
Let's-
Oh geez. Okay.
That's it.
All right. Bum bum bum. The Chimera's turn. Pray for 4s. You have no such luck.
Oh shit!
As this breath weapon recharges and plumes of noxious smoke exit the dragon's
Oh my
maw,
gosh! I'm like,
you feel like you can
Rats,
see it
watch out!
smiling as it like just like you see these swirls and puffs of smoke like exiting its mouth and it's like laughing and you see it like come out in like rings around from its nostrils. It looks
Awesome.
at you totally evil, like it wants to eat you and your babies and your babies, and it's very evil. Alex, you've managed to get close enough to it that you can take a swing as it flies away.
Do.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Damn, that's your best damage.
And level 2 Divine Smite.
Cool.
Now it's an undead chimera, right?
No, what? Who said that?
Me?
No.
So 22 damage.
Nice.
You guys always do that to me, and I'm like second guessing myself. Like, did I forget something? Did I say something? Would it imply that would be possible? Why are they asking me such stupid questions? Okay, so you see it pulse with like radiant energy as you connect with it, dealing a total of what is that?
22.
And it seems like it's very hurt now. You clipped like its hind leg, and you're not sure it would be able to stand on it if it tried to. But luckily, it's not trying to. As it swoops down, it's still about 10 feet in the air as it comes down upon Wesley and Thrust.
And
Okay. Let's do so. Make con saves. It's gonna use its beautiful breath weapon on you.
Thrust, be careful!
Oh man,
Thrust is not here.
I'm here.
Oh, make a con save.
Oh man. I'm not good at them.
Wesley, make a con save if you want to. I'm
Sorry.
not sure it will matter. In fact, I'm certain it. Well, not certain, but I'm like very sure it's not going to matter. I'll roll the damage, and Wesley, whenever he gets back. This thing. Take 37 damage, Thrust, as this chimera breathes down noxious gas on you.
Oh my
Alright,
gosh.
I go down, and then my orcish heritage burns the blood inside my body, and I get back up. With one
Oh
hit point.
man, does that mean you're prone?
No, like I never actually go down to 0. It just
Okay.
says instead of going
Okay.
to 0, you go to 1.
So you feel this like toxic gas like eating at your flesh even through your armor, and like when you breathe it in, it feels like you've breathed in like fire or like acid. It's terrible. You feel like your body tremble as you're trying to like keep control of yourself, but you feel like your nervous system making you shake. It's terrifying as the chimera swoops away to roughly here. It's still in the air, so neither of you are close enough to hit it.
I use my reaction anyway. Hey, Wesley,
Yeah.
you dead?
Yeah.
How badly did I just get hit? I was way.
37.
37, but it might be half.
Oh! I have a total of 38 hit points. I had 5. I am very unconscious.
Okay. Well, you can roll a con save to see if you got half, but it won't matter because half is still a lot. So Wesley falls to the ground after failing his save and taking 37 damage. You see his flesh is like eaten in places, and like you can see it like bubbling where the gas has like particularly touched him. You think it might even leave a nice scar on his face. And the chimera floats down out of just out of sight. For
I was gonna ask.
besides like Lyra.
Can I see him?
Well, Gilbert, you should be able to see him. Alex should be able to see him, but Thrust and Wesley cannot. And yeah, so the three of you should be able to see him still. There is one rat left. Gilbert. This one rat scurries up to you.
It's a single rat.
It's a single rat.
I'm like, oh, how cute! Ow, 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 ow! It's not cute anymore.
14, so it's trying to nibble through your armor, but your boots are just too thick.
Just sit on it, make it your new mount.
Lyra, what would you like to do? Your friends are really, really hurt. You just saw Wesley and Thrust go down in a puff of smoke. Well, Thrust is still standing, but Wesley is like all eaten by acid and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh crap! I have to change it. I'm gonna run over to Wesley, cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay. It's a good thing she has spells for you idiots.
Idiots. You know we're in trouble when the DM calls us idiots. 2 4s, nice.
Yeah. So take 10 HP.
And then I'm gonna go back 10.
Okay.
Make me less likely to get hit with poison breath if it comes back.
Right. Wesley, you're up to 10 HP. But you're muted because you're eating. You better be a good pizza. All right, cool. Great job, Lyra. Thrust. You are still up. You feel the burning sensation in your lungs and your skin. Every ounce of your being is just like ready to collapse. But you're powering through it. What happens?
First, I need to make a con save because I forgot to do that on my turn. When he hit me about my concentration.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to roll higher than what's 37 halved?
That would
16?
18.
Yeah, 16.
I need to get is it 18?
Yeah, it would be 18.
So
36 divided by 2 is 18.
I do not make my concentration save, so as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on the thing again.
Okay, is Hexblade's curse still there?
Yep. Yeah, that's not a concentration. That just is
Okay.
always there until it dies.
Yeah. You
And
can't quite see it from where you are, but if you run over to the cliff, you should be able to.
now, could I jump on its back?
You
Hey, you
can
took my
absolutely
idea.
try.
I wish if I had inspiration, I totally would, but I don't want to not do it with an advantage. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna go to. If I go to the edge, can I see it? If I go like here.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it twice.
Cool.
So boom. Shablamo.
Check the room. Oh
off.
crap!
Why do I have the
At
worst
least
rolls
no-
in the world?
At least nobody's in front of you to get shot in the butt.
Make a dex save.
Oh man.
Oh god!
If I fall off the
You
cliff
shoot-
and
shoot
die.
him, myself.
I fall off the cliff and die. Oh, that would be beautiful. Dexterity, you say? Dexterity save. 17.
Oh, you managed to hold yourself on the cliff. You just caught yourself with the tips of your fingers, and you're hanging down on
Ah.
the edge of the cliff. And as you're falling, you manage to get your second blast off, like in midair, but right before you try to catch yourself, and you hit the chimera. So do damage on that second one.
Oh, you kidding me?
Get
And then
fucking destroyed.
Hex. There we go. 11 damage.
All right. It takes 11 damage, and you hear it screeching.
Plus 3 from your
pain.
curse.
I've already got that in the macro.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, nice.
Sad.
Sad.
Yeah. So it is barely even in the air at this point. It's like trying to fly, and you can tell it's having significant difficulties.
Wishley, get up and kill the thing.
Wesley, it's your turn. You're up. 10 HP.
Lyra,
Wesley,
healed you.
Wesley, you got healed and you're muted.
I see.
Yeah.
All right,
10
10
HP.
HP. Hey, oh god, this isn't the best day. Reload my gun,
Oh man.
and I will take a sharpshooter shot.
Okay, move down a little bit so you can see it.
Yeah, I will move shit to here, I
Okay.
guess. +4 or a 1d4? That's not going to hit
it's
still.
One, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, so you shoot, and the acid burning in your eyes is just, making it a little hard to shoot accurately as you hear it ping off of a rock down the cliff.
That's all I got. I will move away from the edge.
Okay, Gilbert.
All right, just like, well, let me see if that crazy dream taught me how to do this correctly, and I'm firing a firebolt at it.
Oh man. Okay.
It's not, okay, I want to use the inspiration that that thrust gave me earlier in the game.
Okay.
What's your inspiration thrust right now?
D6.
$14.
That is just enough to hit.
All right, here's
2
the
damage.
20.
Fuck.
That
What? Max damage,
Nice,
baby.
man.
Tell me what happens.
All right. As I yell at this thing in halfling, it turns all 3 heads, and as I fire the firebolt, it basically strikes all 3 heads in a row, going straight through all three of their brains. Their 3 heads just explode, and that falls to the ground in a big thud.
That is amazing.
Like, guys, we're gonna eat well tonight.
I'm very, very hurt.
Yeah, Wesley, you've got this wound on your face that has like got acid in it, and it's like burning. You feel like it's probably going to leave a scar.
I don't think I will ever roll
When
that much
back
damage for
away
a
from the
firebolt
cliff.
again.
What, Wesley?
When I said I backed away from the cliff, I really just fell back and started clutching my face. Because I didn't realize that was that serious.
Yeah, you're feeling real bad about it.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself and on Wesley.
Just watch Wesley run.
Well, I cast it on
and-
Wesley first, and then one on myself.
Gilbert just yells, "Tress! I heard if you pee on it, it makes it stop hurting."
Oh, I'm all out right now.
Don't worry, I'm coming.
Yay, we get 4 hit points each.
I just run down here. I'm like, "Don't worry, Wesley. I'll heal you. I'll make you feel better."
All right, that is, as far as you can tell, everything that is available.
And
Can
actually,
I kick that rat off the cliff?
And actually, I don't.
Oh, yes.
I don't pee on Wesley because that would just be really sick.
Splat! As the rat sails off the cliff. But right before you did it, right after the chimera died, you see the rat like calms down, and it like stops trying to attack you. But then you're just like, ugh, and it like falls off the cliff, scream like, is splat as it hits the ground.
Poor rat.
Gamble goes running up to Lear, going, Lear, how's the Spidey? How's Scooter?
I'll check on Scooter, who I think last time I said I was putting him in my bag because we heard weird noises. I don't remember if I did that though.
So, yeah.
I think I did.
I remember giving you an old cloth I had for Peachy to wrap him up in.
Yeah, I remember this as well.
Then
Okay,
it
so
happened.
I check on Scooter. Is Scooter alive?
Or was he poisoned to death with the acid? With poison, I mean.
Oh yeah, you got hit by poison.
Mhm.
Make a con save.
Are spiders
With
immune to
I'm
poison?
sorry.
with advantage. I think it is. Let me look it up.
I
while,
clicked my surge protector with my foot and turned everything off. What did I miss?
Oh,
We killed it.
well,
we're finding out if Scooter's dead.
Well, I killed it with a magnificent shot from my firebolt, a massive 20, and then I was running down to pee on your face to make all the poison like feel better, you know.
Yeah, it's not immune to poison.
But I didn't do that. So you're
So
good.
Scooter is dead?
Well, we don't know that. Make a con save with advantage. Just roll a
mine?
d20. Like
Okay.
here, I'll do it. I can do it.
Roll a D20 twice.
Did you say Scooter?
Yeah,
That's what we named the
yeah.
spider.
We named this spider
Oh,
Scooter.
That's a bad
Oh
sign.
man.
Oh.
We get one more. Oh, that's not good.
Scooter. You like pull him out of your pack and you like unwrap the cloth, and you see him like twitching. Even being inside your pack, it seems like he's been seriously hurt by this. He does seem to still be alive, but he's kind of just like twitching.
I use at level what?
Do arachnid CPR.
I don't know how spiders get CPR, so we're just gonna cast Cure Wounds on him and hope for the best.
Trust me,
Is
Healing
what
word
still
as well.
just
okay.
rolling around on the floor, clutching his face that's still kind of burning with acid?
Yeah, and
Can I just grab?
they're like looking at this
Wesley's
baby spider, and they both are like, oh my god, and they cast their spells on it to heal it. And meanwhile, like Wesley's like clutching his face, like, oh god, this is gonna leave me with a scar for life.
I already
Well, they-
healed
burning.
Wesley. I healed you, Wesley. I don't know if you were there for that. I gave you
told
4 hit
someone
points.
I
Pee
did
on
bring
him.
him back up, so I mean.
Yeah, so Scooter immediately perks right back up and like looks around and like looks back up at you with this like smiling little spider face.
I give Scooter a small pet, like, good boy, you're good surviving spider, you
To put
get
this in
that-
perspective, I literally only have 10 hit points of my own, and I healed the spider.
You love this little guy. He looks up at you and like kind of like he knows that you were the one who did this. Like he knows you saved him, and he's very grateful.
That scared me so much, I thought he was dead.
While they heal the spider, I'm just going to grab Wesley's face and dump 10 points of lay on hands into it.
Okay.
Should we perhaps find a safe place to rest?
Yeah.
I would think in a Chimera's location would be the safest. I mean, nothing else knows it's dead.
Do I fix Wesley's face to keep him from looking like Two-Face?
You fix some of it, but there's still a scar running under your right eye, like from the right side of your right eye down to like your jawline. There's like this scar of like where a rat scratched you, and then like acid like got in there and like melted your flesh.
That's way more better than half my face is melted by acid.
Yes. It's like
Way
it's like a relatively thin line. Maybe it's like half a centimeter. So like I don't know, less than an inch or something.
After the entire battle's over with, I'm just like, and after I found excuse, okay, I just like sit down next to this bush, just breathing hard because I'm like, that was a tough battle, guys. Ooh, is it possible to go down there and get some chimera steaks?
Yeah, you feel like it's eerily quiet. and again, like you're used to at this point, and you see
The goat part
this-
would probably taste best, Gilbert.
Yeah,
Can you
it's
eat chimera?
it's just down on the ground.
I mean, goat head isn't exactly a delicacy. I mean, it's like the legs and stuff you eat usually.
That's a pretty big goat neck, though.
Yeah. Goat cheek. Just the most tender part of the meat. Shall we rest here
Actually,
then
on
while
the
Gilbert...
side with the acid head.
Yeah, let's maybe avoid the dragon bit where the poison comes out.
Do you
Yeah,
want to
that
go
might-
down and
that-
inspect it?
That
Yeah.
might give it kind of a weird taste anyway.
All right, somebody give me like a nature.
I mean,
I will help Thrust there as he tries to search out the parts.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely specifically tell that like the sack which contains poison seems to be like relatively empty, and it seems to also have been punctured by some rib. It's an actual bloody pulp of a mess. When it hit the ground, it hit it with a lot of force, and you see there's like the body's open, like there are many wounds where bones just like came out, and you know that this thing is an absolute wreck. The skin isn't going to be helpful to you. The poison sac is gone.
I was kind of surprised we could even find the head with my shot at it.
Yeah, like it's a bloody, messy, burned, charred mess of a corpse.
could I find a tooth? Like a dragon's tooth off of it?
Yeah, you probably can try to find something like that.
Alright. Well, I, like, very, like, daintily look through the head of the dragon, trying not to get blood on my clothes. And with Calcut, like, cut out a tooth.
Okay.
Gilbert,
Yeah,
I think
you
you
grab
should
one.
you should take this. It's a trophy for your kill.
Oh, awesome! Thank you.
That way,
And I will.
you can show people that you killed a chimera.
Awesome. That's a good idea. So like, I take the tooth and I clean off the blood and stuff, and I put the tooth in my in one of my belt pouches.
Cool.
I want to put that in my thing under my chimera tooth.
And then I'm going to sit next to a tree over here and rest,
Okay.
away from the smelly body.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will go and sit and just sit besides Russ there, because I am definitely tired as well.
Cool. You feel that eerie quiet sit back in, and you're always so paranoid, especially Wesley, when it's quiet like this, and it's as if nothing ever happened. And you just hear like the peepers and everything out there, the bugs and the crickets and the birds, and this like eerie wind blowing through the trees. But you managed to stay alive somehow.
Gilbert senses this eeriness and he looks over to Thrust. Thrust, can you play a song? I mean, we just did beat this chimera. We should have a song.
I pull out my lute and just like start strumming on the instrument, not singing or anything, just playing a little melody as we all rest. And
Okay.
everybody gets
And seeing as you're not singing,
2 hit
Gilbert will
points.
sing. Gilbert will sing as you're playing. Let's see, how good does he sing? Performance, just for fun. Not very well. No, well, that's a hit dice. Where my? Oh, there it is. Number roll. An 11, so somewhat okay.
Yeah, no one's telling you to stop, sort of deal.
So I'm just singing.
You're all right. People admire your ability to at least try to sing.
Ooh. Great.
Wesley does and ask him to search his ears to see if acid got in there, because the singing just sounds really off.
Yeah, your ears are actually really, really burnt up inside.
What?
Yeah, they look pretty awful.
You should probably clean them.
Oh wait, no, your ears are fine.
All right, and I'm almost up to par, so I'm doing good. All right. Well, were we taking a short rest or a long rest, guys? I was.
A short
before I
rest.
You're
Yeah.
definitely
already
taking
asked
short
that.
rest.
Short
What
rest?
time of day is it?
At this point, I believe it's quite late.
Oh, we can do a
So
long
something-
rest.
Probably a long rest.
So let's do a
Something
long
like
rest
the-
then,
the
so we can.
mid-afternoon. So it's like maybe 4-ish.
I'd say we do a short rest and a long rest.
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay. Cool.
Just because I
Just
had
need to
no
know
hit points.
whether. Yeah. Just didn't know whether I should have spent my hit dice or not.
Okay. As you do your short rest and kind of recuperate, you feel the raindrops start to come down as the rain begins to come, and it's relatively soft at first, but it's enough to get things wet.
Me and Gilbert will take first watch if Gilbert's cool with that.
Yep. Gilbert is fine with that. He's kind of like with all this right here. He's kind of wired anyway.
As
Okay,
we're,
you guys are gonna do your long rest in the rain.
I mean, we'll try find shelter.
Yeah, we need to find shelter, or Nyx is gonna have a heart attack.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Nyx is already getting anxious.
Yeah.
Lead the way, Lyra. Where do we stay the night?
Uh,
We
Or
might
does
be able
not.
to find a little cave or a hole or something if we walk along the cliff for a bit.
That's a good idea.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
It's a very good idea.
so you want to walk along this cliff a little bit. Which way would you like to go? Right or left, according to the map?
Left.
Left, yeah. It's like, 'cause I think that's westish. I think we want to go westish.
Okay. So you walk westish, and you do eventually find a small cave. And when you like poke your head in, it's very dark, but you do see some eyes staring back at you. And you hear a somewhat weaker screech as a chimera shoots out from this cave, and just like flies away. You see, it's a little bit smaller than the other one that you just saw.
I'm actually going to cast light on my lance so we can get a better look on the inside, or at least so that Gilbert can, because he has no dark. He doesn't have dark vision. What's it look like in there?
It's not that big. It's only like one or so, like one chamber with like a little hallway out to the entrance, and so it's like just a circular, like sort of cave.
Would you say the other chimera looks more like a baby?
Not a baby, but definitely smaller, younger.
Guys, I think this may be a good spot, because I don't think that little baby chimera is going to come back again.
But it knows where we are. Which,
Well,
And
considering it's seen us, it could probably track us anyway. But at least this way in the cave, we can keep it from circling around us.
how big's the cave? Would it look like if a chimera was to shoot its dragon breath inside the cave, would it hit everything inside it?
No, it's maybe like 30 feet wide.
Okay. Well, if you guys want to stay here, what does everyone think?
Probably our safest bet.
Okay, so you want to walk inside, and you see this chamber, and in one corner of the chamber, with your lighted lance, you notice quite the sparkle.
Oh, I would go towards that sparkle. Gilbert would just happily was like, "Ooh, what is that?" And I just start walking towards it. I don't even mention anything to you guys. I just start walking towards it.
Yeah, so as he approaches and gets closer to this sparkly set of objects, you all notice that it seems to be some sort of a hoard collected by the chimera.
Guys, we have treasure! We have treasure! I say that kind of loud as it echoes throughout the cave.
And you see a number of things in this treasure trove. So it's mostly coins. You see a lot of coins. And this is what you end up finding as you collect your newfound treasure. A very high amount of coins.
Oh wow!
Nice.
1900 in copper and 110 platinum.
Mhm.
Holy cow!
Yeah, it's a huge.
There's
huge...
11,000 silver pieces.
Oh my gosh!
Enjoy carrying that.
Guys, I think I know how I can afford my plate mail.
1900 gold.
Yeah, and 110 platinum.
Holy shit, guys!
Is there
This
anyone-
is-
is-
I'm
this
glad
is
we
all-
came in
guys,
here.
Aren't you glad I suggested this, guys?
And
Yeah.
Miss Lyra, could you
Yes,
see
Wesley?
if the bigger one slept here? Because if it slept somewhere else, there might be even more, but that might be a really bad idea.
Jim, is there any actual objects or just coins?
there are, and so as you're like looking through this, you hear the flapping of wings as this chimera returns back to the den and steps inside with its giant claws. And I'm just gonna quickly draw something up so you guys
Well, it was good knowing you all.
can.
Did Lyra get the chance to see if this was like a communal cave for them, or what was going on?
It does seem to be their den for sure.
Plural there.
There, as in the two of them. Yeah, you'd see like two nests. They're on opposite sides of the cave. Let me paste it on here. So you're in this little thing here. Let me send you over to it and draw it.
Did we
Well,
already
we-
take our short rest?
You
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
I need to
Because
do that
we
then.
is smart, and we know what is happening.
Okay.
I need to do that real quick then.
Definitely, as I see this thing come in, I'm gonna rush towards it.
Well,
Ah!
if-
This is our treasure!
If we survive, we're so rich.
Oh yeah, I definitely am going to be buying myself some very nice plate mail.
Okay, so here's the treasure hoard you saw. It's like over here. And
Now, my question is, if we passed up this cave, was Jim silently going to think, haha, suckers?
Sure. Mostly with us just walking into horror.
With my, you know how I got a really good nature roll before, and I've seen one of these creatures before. Would I know if
Yep.
they understand common?
you know that they do not understand common.
That sucks.
Would we know
You also know that
if
they're
they
not.
understand if they understand halfling?
They definitely do not understand halfling. You know that they are not a animal that can talk.
Okay.
But you do know that you've heard stories of some people being able to communicate with them. That's all you know. And so this thing, like, comes inside and like breathes its green smoke out of its nostrils, and it's a little bit like younger, a little bit smaller, but it still seems it's like an oxymoron to call this thing small because it's like still gigantic and like terrifying.
Can I,
Um,
before anyone shoots it or kills it or anything, can I just like run up to it, screaming and shouting and like banging my chest and just try to intimidate it to like get the hell out of here? Like just try to
You can-
scare it away?
You can try that, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, use the persuasion. Use the charisma.
26.
Yeah.
Oh
So
wow!
you run up to it and like screech, and you're like, banging your chest and shouting, and it echoes through the cave.
This is
Uh,
my cave
and-
now! Ah!
And you see a bloodlust in this thing's eyes that does not waver at all.
Well, I would have
Uh,
charged to about there.
Yeah, and it just like screams out itself at you, and you see like this plume of smoke like coming out of the maw of the dragon. It seems to be completely unwavering. It's
Little had to run away to regain its confidence. I mean,
Well, at seeing that, can I run towards it to attack it?
You, Thrust, when you get closer, you notice that there is like some blood on its claws, and like its lion face and its goat face have blood on it.
Ate its money.
so
Yes.
it ran out and ate.
Hold on, I don't have the turn order up.
Kind
you
of
do.
weird.
You do.
Oh, okay, never mind. I minimized it. Well, it needs to be cleared first. So
No? Well, at least on my side it doesn't. Okay.
it does on mine. Roll again, please.
The Chimera rolls in at 11 for initiative.
Oh, Alex is gonna roll 1,000,000 initiatives.
Keep rolling, Alex. Yeah, go, 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 go.
What was your
214.
first roll? Nice.
14.
It won't let
Only
me
a night.
click it.
It won't let you click it. Here,
It's
No.
anti-clicking.
I got you.
I've like clicked the frickin' token 100 times now. Refresh the page and try it again. Nope.
Okay, so Thrust, you did this intimidation tactic, but it seems to be unfazed, which you and everybody around you knows you were like you would have intimidated any human, any man alive, but this thing does not give a shit.
Alright, I guess we kill it
Heads
then.
are better than none.
I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse on it with my bonus action. Then I'm going to go up next to it, and then I'm going to stab it in its face. Hopefully, hitting it.
Which face?
All
Into
of them.
the lion's face.
Okay.
21.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Right, I'm going to do this much damage. Oops, sorry, I wasn't supposed to do that. I'm going to do this much damage. Then I'm going to use my Orcish Fury. And then I'm going to do Bardic Inspiration for a defensive flourish.
Dang.
So it takes 26 damage total.
Damn.
And that's
Yeah, you absolutely eviscerate the lion's head, and
Is-
it's bloody, and you notice it doesn't have a mane, so it seems to be
a female.
female chimera.
Oh. Is it intimidated yet?
No, it seems to be in like this like rage and this like bloodlust, like it needs revenge.
That's my turn.
Lyra.
Well, actually, I just might move one this way.
Okay.
I'm still in its range, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take 2 quick shots towards it.
Okay. The second one hits. Yeah, it pierces it.
I'm really glad you weren't at disadvantage because that would hurt.
Yeah.
Man, you roll so many ones. I wish we had like a stat tracker to see how many you actually roll.
My
Wow.
luck is never
Wow.
with me.
You either roll really well or get ones. There's no in between.
But she's rolled more ones than anyone really I've ever seen.
That's my luck.
All right, Gilbert.
I swear you were halfling.
What do?
All right, so Gimble's gonna rush to here and hit the dragon's head with his lance. Right. Do those hit?
Hit and hit.
All right. All right, 14
Jesus.
and 8.
Yeah, you pierce its chest as blood drips down. You go for a second stab, and you feel it dig into the flesh again.
As I attack him in the chest of sack, time I dig into him and I just yell in half like, I killed your mate. Stab, 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 stab.
Okay. Alex.
Stabby stab.
Okay. He is a fun guy. Let's see. Nope. No. Also, no.
Yeah, you swing, and its necks like dodge out of the way back and forth as you try to hit it.
That's fine.
Wesley.
Take it down, Wesley.
I would like to roll a history check.
Okay. How about what?
Chimeras typically come in threes.
Roll me that check. You can do nature as well. Oh. As far as you can remember, chimeras come in packs of 20, so you're pretty scared.
See, would they be like 24, so it's still at least divisible by 3?
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of 9. Rule of 9s. That made absolutely no
So
sense.
either way,
No, 24 would. Shit.
there's a lot.
God damn it. Math.
There's a lot of them.
There's gonna be a whole lot more of them! And I shoot it twice with Devil's Luck and Sharpshooter. Not 3 times.
Okay,
just
so
the first.
twice, 19 and 18. Yeah, those hit.
14, 13.
All right, yeah, your bullets rip through its flesh, and you see it like stagger and sort of dizzy itself a bit. Anything else?
Moment.
Wonderful. So you, your chimera friend, takes a deep breath, and with its dragon's head, it unleashes a breath weapon that's going to hit all 3 of you in front of it.
Is this poison or
Yes,
fire?
it is poison. This one is green as well. It's going to be the same deal.
All right, so advantage.
Alex, you save. Trust you
Nice.
do not.
Got 3 of these.
And Gilbert, you
25.
definitely save. So you'll take a quarter damage. The rest of you will take. So Thrust will take full. Alex will take.
Thrust.
Gilbert will take a quarter of 28.
That'd
Gilbert,
be
you-
14, then 7. Okay.
and Thrust, you take 28, and Alex, you take 14.
Lucky I have 29 hit points then.
Definitely.
As you so it breathes out this fire breath, and it like swipes its claws out at you, Alex.
Nope.
But like it just like hits the ground, and you like hear it screech out in pain as like one of its claws like rips out of its socket, and it literally just turns tail and runs. So anybody within melee gets an attack opportunity.
All right.
Does it look really rough?
Yeah, it looks
Alrighty.
really bad.
22.
Miss, hit, miss.
Ah.
Yeah, Thrust, it will do 9. Yeah,
So
so
it took an attack action and a movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ran.
yes, yeah, and so now it swoops away with its giant wings, fluttering out as it exits the tunnel, and it gets like quite far away. Maybe it's like 50 or so feet out of the cavern. It swoops like up as well.
We did it, guys. We won. The treasure's ours.
I'm going to charge out after it.
Oh,
Here.
I absolutely run after it and just fill it full of holes.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Hex on it. I'm assuming I can see it.
Yeah, but it's quite far away now. What's the range on Hex?
Hex is... oh, it's not in here. think it's quite far. I think it's 120. Let me just double check. Though.
Okay, then you're good then.
All right, and then I Eldritch Blast it twice.
Okay.
And hope for that crit. 18 and then a 17.
Those will hit. You zap it midair.
27 damage total.
Holy
Oh,
fucking
wow.
shit! Yeah, it's like in midair, like going like full speed basically, and it just like slams into a tree, and you see like its carcass just like get impaled by this limb of a tree, and it's like still in the tree, just like stuck to the tree now, impaled in the tree.
You can see like this sort of gray energy suck out of its like head into my chest as I get some hit points back from killing it.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna go and get a tooth for myself.
All right.
You're gonna climb the tree.
Yeah, if I can.
Okay, so go ahead
Yay,
and make
Dragon!
an
Just
athletic-
Eldritch
Go!
blast the tree limb, shoot it out of the tree.
That's very smart.
But what you're saying is a lot funnier, potentially. So it is up to you.
Yeah, so you climb up the tree, no problem. Its head is like hanging down. The dragon's head, which is on the right side of its body, is like hanging down.
I just want to get like the biggest dragon tooth I can find and cut it out.
Yeah, so you take one of the big incisors and you're able to wedge it out with a bloody mess with your sword, and you get some blood on your clothing.
Now, Jim, I know you've been waiting for this question from either me or Lyra, but is there any chimera pups for us to raise and sell? Or for mounts?
Absolutely not. You think I'm that
Darn.
stupid?
Well, I don't know you that well.
I knew if I put little babies in this lair that you guys would try to raise them. And I was like, I am not dealing with that. I am not dealing
I
with
don't
that at
think
all.
it's a question of intelligence. I think it's a question of you know us too well.
Yeah,
Like, you knew us before you started.
I literally was doing the prep for the session, and I was like, and you know, in the thing they'll find like 2 little chimera babies, and then I was like, backspace, 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 backspace. Absolutely not. Never mind. I was like,
So
oh, they'll
that
have to
seems-
like make this dilemma of like, oh, do we kill it or do we do something with it? It's like, no, I know what they'll do. I'm not gonna let them make that choice. It will not be interestingly like narrative. It will just be terrible. So
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Is it just like Pokemon, like Gilbert and
it's
Lyra are going
literally
around
Pokemon.
catching all the Pokemon?
I gotta collect them all.
But it's like if Pokemon was real. And just so you know, Poochie evolved into a Growlithe. Or that fire type.
Okay, so Poochie evolved into a fire type. R.I.P. Poochie. So you've got this hoard of treasure, and there's like 2 nests in here that you can see, like one over here in this corner, and then like one on the opposite side in this corner, and the bigger one is like over here. And you see like the hoard. Now that you get like a closer look at it, without a chimera interrupting you, you see a lot of gold, a lot of platinum, a lot of silver, a lot of copper. You also see like a number of things that are still attached to limbs. So there's like, yeah, you see like nothing recent. It's all like skeleton things. So there's like some bracers that are still attached to their arms of their previous owner.
Do they look
You
nice?
see, they
doesn't
look
matter.
cheap. They look cheap.
We're taking all the stuff off of all the limbs and putting them in a pile and looking at all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just show you what you end up with.
Oh, Puddles, did you get the list of the money from earlier?
Yep.
Okay.
We have
So this
2,700 gold total. Not including silver, not including platinum, just gold.
Wow.
This is the
I
miscellaneous
would like it to be
stuff.
known that, not counting what's in my gun right now, I have more ammo for a gun that I do not have made yet than I have for the gun that I do have made.
But you're ready for it, and that's what matters.
And then there's
Yes.
2 other things inside of this pile. So as you like start to move like the bones out of the way, and you're like throwing the skeleton arms like off to the side, and you're pulling like the bracers off, and you feel them in your hand, and you know they're pewter, and they're like very soft metal, so it's not really much. But you know that it's like, you know, it's worth something to someone, and like they're very decorative. but the metal isn't meant for battle. And there's like a little metal ring that's maybe precious metal, but you can't really tell. There's like a gold-plated chalice that looks pretty nice, stuff like that. You see there's like a nice hunter's cap with like steel pieces in it, but it's like made of a cloth, so it's quite nice. It's still attached to the skull of its previous owner, though. When you take it off, there's like hair and shit inside of it.
I pick it up and I'm like, Lyra, I think this will look good on you.
I'll look
and
at
the,
it.
And the head is still the head. So you understand? I pick it up with the head still in it, and I show it to you.
Okay.
Maybe we should detach the last owner.
Oh, okay. I give it a quick shake and I hand it to you. I'm like, this looks nice on you.
The only thing she shares are as Gilbert.
Oh. Okay.
And underneath those things, you see two more things, and these are the nicest things in the treasure
The
trove.
good things.
The good
Good
things.
thing. The
So
Good
non-blood-
things that weren't worth 25 GP, which is still a lot.
You see
it
a lot of things, and you take them off, and you've got those. That's great. But you've got two other things at the bottom. You've got a javelin sitting on top of a set of armor that is slightly like greenish bluish in tinge. It's a set of chainmail still attached to a rib cage, with like arms and stuff. It's like still attached to basically the top half of a corpse.
You said chainmail?
But yeah, it's a set of chainmail, and it's quite shiny. Wesley instantly knows this is adamantine.
Oh.
Yeah. So you see a set of adamantine armor. It's chainmail, and
I shake the rubbish out of it and I put it in the middle of the floor for everyone to see.
Think
and a
of
very, very nice javelin. The nicest javelin any of you have ever seen.
Can I'm gonna pick up the javelin. Does it like look like it's magical or anything, or just like it's very finely made? Like
Who would be able to tell
when,
you that?
when I asked if it's magical, I'm looking for arcane writing.
Yeah, you notice that there are some like symbols on it, but you can't tell what they say.
Yeah, because I doubt they're halfling or common. Okay, so I pick it up and I go, guys, check out this javelin. It has some weird writing on it. Ferris, have you ever seen this? Seen this writing? And of course, as a player, I'm like, dang it, we need a wizard.
Can I cast Arcana or anything? I mean,
Cast Arcana.
can I check? Or like, is there anything I do to check if I know anything about it?
Yeah, you can try.
Alright, I'm not very good at this, but who knows? 19.
Yeah,
19,
you've
that's
actually
not bad.
you read this in a book, in of the libraries or something in your home city, and you know that this is a javelin of lightning.
Oh wow, nice. The javelin of lightning. Okay. Ooh, nice. I remember that from.
You should all be familiar with that item.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
that's what you find in here.
Yeah.
in
if
your
you,
treasure trove.
I'll look. Who's wearing something better than chainmail?
I
This is really nice.
I think I'm wearing better. I have split mail, and I'm forgetting right now, but I'm pretty sure that's better than chainmail.
Well, I can't wear chainmail.
Why not?
Well, it's just too, restricts my movement. I need to be quick with my sword.
I think he's just self-conscious because it makes so much noise. No one would hear him over it.
I walk up next to you making like the loudest noise of anyone.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, I think Gilbert, I mean, it looks like nice armor, but you've already got nice armor.
Yeah,
What do-
I think I'll stick with what I have. Would you guys mind if I carried the javelin? Because I don't really have any long, long range weapons.
I doesn't bother me. I'm not going to use it.
I don't mind.
I think the only two that would use it would be you and Alex, which is sort of the shame for the armor.
Alex, did you want to use the javelin?
I don't really. I'm fine with what I have.
Well, the thing is, I'm just wearing leather, but this is really loud, and if I can't move the same in it, it wouldn't really be that much better, I don't think.
Could you make a gun out of it?
Ooh, that'd be interesting. What
Oh.
about bullets? If this is like that? If the armor,
Oh my.
couldn't you make bullets out of it too?
I mean, it looks like fancy
This is-
metal.
This is super rare. I mean, like, I don't... this is worth a lot of money.
We're pretty rich,
I think.
Wishley.
Yeah, we're pretty rich over there.
You,
Well, it's just if I make bullets out of it, it's kind of just throwing it away.
well, I would suggest making a gun out of it.
Yeah.
Or something else.
Oh, out of character. I got me an idea.
Oh god.
Oh gosh.
Well, I mean, like, since it's such rare metal, it would make an exceptionally strong weapon. Because it's exceptionally strong material, so maybe I could make me a hand mortar and lower the fail DC on it.
It so adamantine just makes it so that if you get crit, it counts as a normal hit. It's a little bit harder
In
than other
terms of
materials.
armor.
There aren't adamantine weapons, are there, in the game?
Well, I don't
I
think
didn't
so.
think 5e has adamantine in it.
Maybe it's the kind of weapon.
You're right.
Maybe it's kind of metal that's only good for armor, not for weapons.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll workshop that.
Yeah, we can. If we
Yes.
need to, we can always
I
shell
wanna
it if
see,
it's
like,
worth
home
so much
builders.
money.
Because I don't really know what it would do on a weapon.
Like, if I put it on a hand mortar, maybe make the misfire from a 3 to a 2.
The compendium actually has javelin of lightning in it.
Mhm.
No, I'm not actually firing this. I'm just testing on the mech room, making sure it works.
Okay. Oh, apparently in Xanathar's guide, there's a thing that says if a weapon is made out of adamantine and it hits an object, not a creature, it's a crit on that object. And that's it. So it's not particularly interesting.
Oh. I was expecting more damage out of a javelin of lightning.
I mean, it could be like a savage weapon, whereas if you do crit, you do extra damage. That would be like a good.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'll show you.
Wait, is a Javelin of Lightning the one that does a whole line attack?
I thought it
Or is
did.
Yeah.
It transfers into a bolt of lightning, forming a line 5 feet wide that extends out from you to a target within 120 feet.
Yeah.
Each creature in that line, excluding you and the target, must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, taking 46 lightning damage on a failed save and half as much damage on a successful one. Lightning bolt turns
This
back into a
situation-
javelin when it reaches the target.
You can absolutely wreck some shit if you use it right.
Yeah, absolutely.
How
On
would
a
you?
hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 46 lightning damage. Okay, cool.
What about adamantine being vicious weapons, Jim? So vicious is exactly the same as a regular weapon, except when you crit, you just do an extra dice roll. So it only works when it's a crit.
That would be like way more rare than this item was intended to be.
Okay. Let's shell it.
Cool. So you've got a lot of seriously nice loot, more than the castle had. Significant.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad we came this way.
They were dead.
Ah, well, let's turn in for the night, shall we? And
Yes. Because this, I can't wait to use this lance.
Yeah, at this point the rain is quite heavy outside.
me and Gilbert will watch the entrance and take first
Yes,
watch.
I will.
Okay.
Have we backed up the gold?
Yeah. I'm actually just going to put on my character
Okay.
sheet just to see how heavy it is, because we might have to... Before,
Literally
Thrust
so
could
much.
carry all of the gold, but now that there's 11,000, let's just put that. Oof.
11,000 silver pieces is insane.
Alright, when we have a break, I'm going to calculate to see if we can actually take all of this back or not.
Well, let's do that.
Okay.
It's time. It's
Okay.
time.
Okay,
All right.
Okay.
cool. Break time.
5 or so minutes.
All right.